Morning. Welcome to the top of the world. Winter. It don't look much like winter right now, but it's only a few weeks away. Supposed to be treating myself to a fishing trip this morning. No. And there's a reason for that. Is I've got today and tomorrow is the last days of temperature. I can see the temperature plummeting as September arrives, and that's it. And I've got some jobs that I'm supposed to have done in the summer, and I haven't done them. One of them is this bucket. Needs some repairs. Now this bucket, I can't really tell you its original origins, but I do know it's been made up and welded the hell out of for more years than probably I've been alive. And we're going to weld the hell out of it some more today. So this is an old grader blade put on along here. I really wanted to replace this year. You know, it's getting more and more broken. Bits get snapped off of it. But more pressing issue is this damage here in the corner. If I don't fix that, right, that'll destroy the bucket by the end of the winter. So it's got a number of cracks, a number of issues, a number of problems. With this, I know we did a little bit on it last year. So what we're going to do is weld the hell out of it some more. Thankfully, the metal's thick enough, I'm not going to blow a million holes in this. We're going to weld the hell out of it, we're going to clean it up. Yeah, and we're going to paint it. I've ground down the welds on that one because I don't want the ice and snow sticking to it. There's a lot of weld in that. Now, if you don't mind, boys, about knock the weld in. Might be my Achilles heel, that, if I had one. What's your Achilles heel, Simon? Well, there's two. There's rocket science, although I know a rocket scientist, or I did. And there's welding. I'd like to have done more fabricating than I have. I actually enjoy fabricating. I'm just not, because it's not something I do all the time, I'm not always the best at it. Sitting here yesterday having a cup of coffee with my youngest princess, and she says, "Dad, you used to sit down and do a story with your cup of coffee. Why don't you do that anymore?" Good point. Good point. I'd forgot. Where was I going with that? Fabricating, welding, yeah. So that's the bucket and the snowplow now welded up with all the cracks and the breaks in there, best I can. And I've roughly cleaned down the bucket. I'm going to clean down the plough a bit more, and then so we're not doing a restore. We're just doing the repair. And the two issues I have is the snow gets stuck on the snow plough and the snow gets stuck in the bucket. And I've been wanting to coat them in something for ages. And when I was doing the repairs on my lovely new tractor over there, new to me tractor over there, and I got the red paint for it, I also got the yellow paint for the backloader, the Volvo. However, I'm not in a position, I don't think I'm in a position to get that far with what I've got left of my working year, which is just a matter of weeks now before the snow's on the ground and then different kind of work starts. I'm going to paint the bucket and the plough, and the poor old backloader, she'll have to wait. What I have got to do before winter is change the oil in the filter, which I've got, and the return spring on the throttle. I don't know if something's dried up or tightened up, or the existing return spring has just got weak, but when you lift your foot off the throttle it doesn't return back to idle, and I need it to return back to idle. Today is a day to remember. It's probably going to be the last day of the year for another 8 or 9 months now, where I feel the warm sun on my back. It's getting towards the end of August now, so from where we are now, last year, or the year before, and the 5 years prior to that, we had snow on the ground in 8 weeks' time. So I've got about 8 weeks remaining in order to get everything I can done before the snow hits. Now, it could come later. It's unlikely it'll come earlier, but mid-October, 14th to the 16th, not last year, but the previous 5, 6, maybe even 7 years, there was snow on the ground by mid-October. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll finish cleaning this plough up, and then we'll mix up some paint and Now then, I am so happy with this. Look at that. Years I've been wanting to do this. I'll finish the inside the bucket. I'm hoping no snow is going to be sticking in there this winter, because it really builds up in there and you can lose, I don't know, 40% of your bucket capacity, and then you've got to break it all out. And that's not so important if you have a short winter, but when our winter is 6-7 months long, you don't want to be doing that. Nice, I think you'll agree. I'm really enthusiastic about the front of the plough because I also have huge build-ups of snow on this. Ah, can you believe I haven't painted the end? Anyway, don't look at that. Look at that. There we go. Now I think that is going to help the snow just curl off of that. And I wasn't going to do those, but I have because I'm just painting. So the only thing I haven't done, that's the 3 implements all for the back loader. She sat over there, look, hiding. I got a 4th, I got a digging bucket, but I don't use it, so I didn't do that. I think that might have been there since last winter, personally. Oh, here he comes. What are you doing, Shaggy? Right, little project. That's used up 4.5 litres of my 5 litres of paint, so I brought my 5 litres so that I can paint the tractor. Anyway, painting the tractor is something I really want to do, but not this year now. Yeah, I'm really chuffed. It's only a little job, but it could save me hours and hours of work over the course of winter. And it wasn't a full renovation. We've cleaned them up, we've made the repairs. 5 hours of welding I put into this, 3 hours of spraying, there was another 2 or 3 hours of cleaning, and that's my 3 main implements now painted up, done nicely. It's been a good day, and I know it's Saturday. I try and keep my weekends for stuff I like doing. It was a bit of an arduous task. There's a lot of welding this morning. I mean, welding's improving. Don't knock me welding too much, I'm sure I've said that. Anyway, there you go. That's today's project. Thank you all once again for joining me. The last few videos have just been wild. I really appreciate all the support, the new subscribers. It's great. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. Good or bad, makes no difference to me really, but it does spark my other subscribers into action. And you all have yourself a good day. Bye for now.